Good morning. It is a lovely Saturday morning here in Hermitage, Tennessee. As usual, we have two items on the agenda this morning: the daily search parameter, which we'll get to in just a moment, and of course, the commemorative events concerning genealogical events among the various imperial, royal, noble, and aristocratic families of the world. Now, about the daily search parameter. If you look down in the lower right hand corner, well, no, I take that back. What's showing on your screen right now is the daily search parameter. It is basically a glorified hashtag that I devised that allows anybody that's searching for anything published and indexed publicly on the World Wide Web or the internet, and they are not the same thing, by the way. Um, to find anything, but they're researching what I may have written something about on the same subject on any particular day. That all sounds very complicated, but it's really not. As I said, it's precisely formatted, consists of the hashtag sign, my three initials, AGH, and then a 6-digit number, which is composed of three sets of two digits each. The first two are for the month of the year, the second two are for the day of the month, the third two are for the year in which it was published. And we're talking about just my lifetime span because I wasn't here in 1924 to post anything, and the odds are I won't be here in 2124. I've been using this hashtag religiously since the start of 2024. I did use it previously, but on a you know somewhat off and on presence. I never really considered it that much. But then a lot of people started asking about, have I done this, that, or the other about such and such and so and so. So I came up with a way they can find anything that I've got publicly indexed anywhere just by manipulating those last six numbers. The second thing, of course, is the commemorative events of the year. If you look below this video, you'll find a list of those events. If you highlight those events and you right click with your mouse, it'll read them back to you. And that way you can learn the correct pronunciation for the various royal families and titles and names and so forth. And that's basically what we've got this morning. I'm really happy to answer any questions you've got about genealogy, technology, or anything else you want to ask about, really. But it does come with a few stipulations. One is if you know anything, it's that this video channel is monitored. Any comment you make, any post you make anywhere, I hold until I've seen it. We've been having a spam problem, so that's one way that I decided to handle it. Um, Second thing is if you're asking about Google stuff, if I've done a specific video on a Google product on this channel, you can ask about anything that's mentioned in the video. If I explain something in the video and you want a little bit more of an explanation, that's fine. But if you are asking about a feature that I didn't even mention, please don't do that. Those kind of questions, just go over to the Google site itself and ask in the product forms, whatever product form you're, in the correct one. And I do that for two reasons. One is so that anybody that's really interested in following me and what I do, and there are one or two people that do, uh, all my Google stuff there stays there. Uh, Second thing is, if you're really looking for an answer, you'll get one a lot quicker over there than you will by posting here. I'm in here an hour a day doing this when I get up, in the morning. Over there, they've got over 2,000 people coming in 24 hours a day answering questions. Now, you don't get to speak to anybody over there. Google does not give any live support to any of their consumer level free consumer products. So you just go in over to the platform, type your question in, somebody will come along, be a minute, an hour, a day, a week, a year, or whatever, and they answer. If you go over there and do that and they want to come back here and post something privately to me or post somewhere where I see it, as I say, it's monitored, so I'm going to see it first before the public does, and leave a link to your post over there, I'll be happy to go over and look at it. If you haven't got an answer, I'll try and provide one. If you have got an answer, I may add a little something to it because I am badged in several of the different products. And that's about it. Uh, I thank you for your support in the past. I've just achieved 650 subscribers. Um, and with that, I think I'm going to say good morning and have a pleasant weekend. And we hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm going to end this recording.